Tackle junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals clicking on the video. This could be another long one. I'm not even going to say a time because it's normally double what I say. So grab yourself a drink, sit back, relax. You guys appear to love the unboxings because they're doing better than all my other videos. So we're doing another one here. Like I said, I got plenty of things to unbox. This order here, this is a $1,500 order from Mustad. If you guys don't know it, I do work with Mustad. I got a code over there. Code TJ81 gets you guys 20% off. It's linked down below. Definitely check it out. Now, from time to time, of course, just like everyone else, they are out of quite a few things. I do have quite a few things on back order here. I already took kind of a little, what do you call that? Little, I forget what you call that. Anyways, I went through my order and what is shipped, and I got some bobber stops on back order, some Nico hooks, some swim bait hooks, some weedless wacky hooks, some 1/4 ounce tungsten. But, lucky for you guys, Carl's carries a good amount of Mustad products. Carl's Bait and Tackle, again, link down below. $10 off orders, $25 or more, using code TJ10 for new members only. So if you're not a member, now's a great time to do it. You know, to get discounts on majority of the things on that website. 30% off on Biospawn. I'm not sure if you guys even know that some of you guys asked if my code is still good for Biospawn. They don't even sell baits on Biospawn anymore. You have to get them through Carl's. But like I said, become a member. It's a free 30-day trial. If you don't like it, cancel it. Just get the savings for the month. Use my code. Get an extra 10 bucks off. Get your 30% off on Biospawn. There's plenty of times throughout the year where you get Biospawn like 55% off. I mean, it's like stupid savings. So check it out. Link down below. But either way, whether you go directly through Mustad or through Carl's, you can save a few bucks. Enough jibber jabber. Let's get this box open. Okay, the knife of the day is from Camillus. I believe this one could be called, it could be called the EDC. It's got VG10 steel, carbon handle, polished blade. I mean, it's a pretty slick looking knife there. All right. Woohoo! And actually, the other one, the other Spyderco that I was looking at, which one was that? I found a place that has it in stock, so I may order that really soon. And since you guys are kind of digging the whole knife deal or whatever, maybe we'll unbox that one. If you guys don't know what it is, I'm not going to say it again, so it's kind of a surprise to you. Anyways, I think I found a place that has it. Okay, let's cut her open. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's sharp, boy. It's sharp. It is sharp. May not be quite as sharp as the Spyderco, but it's cutting this tape pretty dang easy. Oh, where's my address? Boy, oh my gosh, there it is again. The old lady's gonna love that. Have to blur all that out. Can't have you come stealing my knives. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So sharp. Yes, it's sharp. You guys can leave that in the comments again. It is sharp. It is very, very sharp. Okay. Set that aside so we don't cut our fingers off. Okay. We'll just have to kind of push this box out of the way. You guys can see it's, get this paper out of here. You can see it is, oh my gosh, it is fully loaded. Fully loaded with Mustad products. Like I said, about 1,500 bucks worth of product in here. Let's start, you know, I'm not really for sure where everything is in the box. I would say let's start with tools, but they might have some up top here, some might be on the bottom. I don't really know, but I do have a tool right here on top, so let's go with that one. This, if you guys didn't know that, Mustad has tools, and they also have some bags that we'll get to here. I believe those are in here in a minute. Anyways, this is the Mustad 8-inch leverage side cutter. I kind of like the grip on these. It kind of feels like, what's that grip even called? What's it called? Like wind grip type material, you know? It's real grippy. It's real grippy. Digging that. All right. Got to have a pair of dikes in the boat. Of course, I do have my Cuda tool stool. I do have my Tuda. Oh, I do have my Cuda tools still. I also have some like Craftsman tools that I use from time to time. But again, I wanted to try some of the Mustad tools, so we did order some of those. We got what do we got here? Oh man, I loved this one from Cuda, and I seen Mustad has one as well. This is, if I can get this out of here, I think they're all like zip tied in here. We'll do a video on this. Well, the leg's coming out. Okay, here it is. You can see it right there. Check that out. The pistol grip. The pistol grip, which is cool because, you know, if you have a regular pair of pliers and you're trying to get the hook out of a fish's mouth and they got it deep, well, when you're trying to do that, your hand's in the way, right? So with this kind of offset, what do they call it, a gun grip or whatever they call this, heavy duty, what do they call it? Ergonomic heavy duty pliers. I think Cuda calls it like a pistol grip. Anyways, you can see the offset grip, so your hand is out of the way. So you have a straight line of sight to the hook with this style of pliers. So anyways, very cool. Excited to play around with those. Okay, we got, what is this? Well, I got this for the old lady. She likes to cook, and this is the 9-inch fillet knife, German 4116 stainless steel. Anyways, there it is. Comes with a little sheath. Very cool. She, like I said, she's a great cook. But this thing that she does, we call it strips of heaven, and it's just chicken breast that she breads up and fries and all that. Whatever, I don't know what she does. I guess she bakes it. But anyways, it's like super delicious. We call it strips of heaven. But she actually fillets the chicken breast, and she does that with a fillet knife. So anyways, I was thinking of her, you know, and I got her a fillet knife. You know what? In a few days is Valentine's Day. Right? She'll actually be editing this video in the next day or two, which is before Valentine's Day, so I'm sure she'll get a good kick out of that. So we better make a reservation to a nice restaurant. Okay, I know we got more tools in here somewhere. So as we get to them, man, we have so many things in here. Like I said, you guys better have 2 drinks. There's so many things in here. Mainly hooks and weights and things like that. But like I said, I don't really know what's where. Maybe those other tools are on back order. I didn't think they are. I thought they'd be on top. Anyways, there's too much jibber jabber in this video. Let's just get to opening stuff up. This is, I don't know. Okay. This here, oh, here they are. These are more tools. This is, I got a couple of these. This is the heavy duty braid cutter. Okay. Pull these off here so you can see it. A little heavy duty braid cutter. That's cool. Heavy duty braid cutter. Of course it'll cut your, it says your nylon, small wires. Of course it's got the non-slip soft grip handles. Yeah, very cool. It's a little wire cutter. I'm calling it, now I'm saying wire cutter. It's a line cutter, but I guess it will cut small wires. Okay. So anyways, we got a couple of those. One for the pond bag, one for the boat. Okay, maybe this is the other tool that I was thinking of. It's in a box. Where's this? Oh, these are the bigger scissors. This is the bigger scissor here. Yep, bigger scissors. What do they call it? Stainless steel, non-slip, 2-piece design, mirrored polished, 8-inch bait scissors. Little bait scissors there. Of course, I'm going to use it for, you know, trimming jig skirts and whatever. But they call it the bait scissors. So if you're cutting, like, you know, bait up, fish, whatever. I guess maybe if you're out there fishing in the ocean and all that. I guess. I don't know. We're cutting jig skirts with it. That's about it. Okay. What else we got? That's our bags and stuff. I know I got regular pliers in here too. Okay. Hopefully we come across them. Let's just grab a bag at a time here. We'll be here all day. This is the Big Mouth. Okay, this is size 2. Big Mouth, size 2. EWG. Okay. Now you'll notice here, these do not have the grip pin. Okay, let me grab a grip pin so you know what I'm talking about here. This here is the grip pin. See that little deal there? That's the grip pin. Okay, it just keeps your soft plastic up on the hook. These here, okay, do not have that. And the reason I went to these, for whatever reason, I'm not sure what it is with beaver type baits, okay? With these, seems like only when I'm fishing with beaver type baits, since they're not really meant to slide off of this, and they don't really, what happens is the fish grabs the bait and it basically splits the head in two. And that doesn't happen with worms and craws and things like that, but for whatever reason with beavers, I was going through a ton of beavers last year with this type of hook. So if you don't have the grip pin, of course the bait can slide down the shank, right? Now, I guess it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because when it slides down the shank, that's when you miss fish, because all that plastic ends up in the gap and you don't have enough space there to hook the fish, right? But like I said, I was just going through a lot of plastics because the bait was getting pulled down and the grip pin would split the head of the beaver baits. So again, I prefer the grip pin, but we're just going to do a little comparison this year with the non-grip pin to see how that works as well. Like I said, you're going to have a lot of slide down issues with these, so I still prefer these, but we're just going to see if that happens. Since I haven't used a hook in the longest time without a grip pin, we're just going to see if they split with these as well. Okay, so anyways, we got these in a size 2, and I'm sure I got other sizes in there as well. We'll try to organize this as we go. Again, guys, we're just kind of going over why I got these and all that. It may not be very exciting for some of you guys, but some of you guys may get a kick out of this. But I really need to get everything organized and hung up on the wall and packed. So, you know, we're kind of doing 2 in 1. We're kind of doing an unboxing video, and we're going to organize as well. So I need to get everything out of this box so I know what I have here. And this is the grip pins, okay, in 3/0. Grip pin in 3/0 here. Looks like I got a few packs of those. That's the normal one that I use, the grip pin there, 3/0. Tell you what, if you're buying some hooks for the first time or whatever, if you're just trying to stock up, or whatever the case may be, I'm going to say majority of the time, and that goes for round bend offset, that goes for EWG, that goes for flipping, everything that I do, that's what this is for. I very rarely use a 5/0. Okay, 3 and 4/0 for the most part. When I step it up to a 5/0, probably 10-inch worms or maybe like a toad. But for the most part, a 3 and 4/0 hook, no matter if it's an EWG, round bend offset, flipping hook, those are the 2 main sizes. So if you can only get a couple size hooks, or you're not sure which one you need or whatever, get yourself some 3/0 and 4/0, and you'll be set. Okay. Big mouth and 4/0. That was the first one that we took out. Here's a big mouth and a 4/0. Okay. Let's try to organize these as we go so we see what we got here and we can load up some boxes. Okay, this here, this is the hook that I love for worm fishing. Okay. Now this one here is probably a 5/0 just because, yeah, this is a 5/0. Okay, 5/0. They call this one the grip pin big bite soft plastic hook. And with this particular hook here, you can probably see it with this one right here. This particular round bend offset has a longer neck on it, a longer shank, and a bigger gap here. So you can actually get away with throwing this particular round bend offset with fatter baits. And you're going to get a better hookup with this type of hook just because that hook point, let me go and show you guys real fast the difference in case you don't know. Because that hook point there, okay, is offset from the eye. Hook points here, eyes here. Okay, with your EWG, let's grab one real fast. With your EWG, okay, they're in line, okay? And that's why a lot of guys talk about missing fish with an EWG. Now, that being said, if you guys ever watched me set the hook, okay, and I get a lot of slack for this, oh, you're not setting a hook, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Hooks these days, especially the Mustads here, are so stinking sharp, but really any brand, they're so sharp, you don't need to rip you know, the fish's face off, right? And with an EWG, you're almost better with a pull, okay, versus, you know what I'm saying, slacklining them and just freaking jacking them, because that eye is in line, or the hook point is in line with the eye there. Like I said, if you just do a nice pull, you're giving the bait, you know, a chance to come out of the fish's mouth a bit slower and let their lip sink into it versus popping it out. Especially if they have the weight in their mouth, you're going to blow their mouth open, the hook's going to come flying out. So you're better off with an EWG, more of a pull, more of a sweet pull versus freaking cracking them, right? But anyways, that's kind of the difference with a EWG and a round bend offset. But like I said, with this particular one here, you can get away with using this bait or this hook with fatter baits just because you have more gap here compared to your standard round bend offset. So like I said, I really like this one for my my 10-inch worms. Again, that is the 5/0 there. 5/0. The grip pin, big bites off plastics hook. Great worm hook, but like I said, you can use it for thicker baits as well. Okay. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. All right, next up we have, these are EWG grip pins, just different size there. These are 5/0. Okay, then we got, these are a big mouth. These are just your standard EWG, no grip pin. No grip pin there, right? Okay. Then we got, these are the weedless green pumpkin jig heads. Oh, these are the net heads. Ones that I used in the past are, we'll do a quick little comparison. These are the Mustad grip pin. They call them the jig head mushroom, 90 degrees. Okay, that's their little net head. These here, let's first look. These here are the weedless version. And what I've been doing, these are the weedless version here. And really what I've been doing when you have an option with a weedless or a non-weedless, I've just been buying the weedless, okay? That goes for my Nico hooks, the little Ned rig hooks like this, even with chatterbaits. I mean, if there's an option for a weedless, I just get the weedless, and if I don't want it, I cut it off. That way I at least have the option versus buying two of them, you know, that way I just buy the weedless and I'm good. So put these back over here. Like I said, these are the weedless green pumpkin jig heads, and I do believe green pumpkin is the only color that's offered in these. Anyways, yeah, weedless net heads there. I got those in quite a few sizes just because I want to get better at doing that, or just do it more in general, just because I don't do it a lot. I don't have a lot of confidence in it with fishing muddier water, but it's something that I want to get better at. Just because, I mean, flat out, it catches fish. At least that's what I've been told, because I don't do it a lot. Okay. These here, some weights. Mustad has really nice weights, and they have that finish on there that doesn't chip. I got a couple of the 1 ounce. 1 ounce. Okay. And that is the flipping weight there. A couple of those. Here, okay, these are the Mustad Offset Wacky Nico Ring. You guys have seen me use these before in videos. And what's pretty cool about these, okay, you can see here, you can see that there? See the O-ring, okay? And it's got a little eye up top there for you to run your hook through. That way, if it didn't have that eye, you guys would have to do the 2 O-ring trick and cross them to get the hook to come across the bait. With these here, you can run your bait through the O-ring, and then it'll be running the opposite direction across the bait if you run your hook through that little ring up top there, though. So, pretty cool little deal there. That's also why I got those ones from, actually they're right here. So I got those other ones from VMC to play around with as well. These are the crossover rings, and you can do pretty much the same thing with these as well. Okay? But yeah, anyways, got a bunch of those to play around with. That is, could be medium size. We'll see if I got a small. I think it is a medium size. I don't believe I used much of the small at all. last year. We have some more flipping weights. These are 3/4, just a couple of those. We don't really have, at least where I fish, not really many mats to even need heavy flipping weights. Sometimes I like a heavier weight just for a faster fall. Even in muddier water, I think fall rate is important. You know, fish, they're not happy, okay? They're not very happy in that muddy water. They're just not. And sometimes, I like to know really how many times I've patched over a ton of fish, casting and casting and casting in the same spot. But sometimes, like I said, a heavier weight can just trigger a bite. That fast fall, even though they can't see it that well, just that fast fall just triggers bites. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I got videos on this, and like I said, and I even have other videos where I've made multiple casts at the same spot. It's actually that one crankbait fish, and that's happened in other videos as well, where you can just make the same cast over and over and over again. And like I said, that fish didn't even bite with that crankbait. She slapped at it. But there's plenty of fish where they should be in muddy water. They just don't want to bite. And sometimes a heavier weight, a faster fall, can trigger bites. Okay? Anyways, I guess that would have been easier just to start out with that versus, you guys know, sometimes I just like to talk, and it takes a little bit to get my point across, right? Okay, these here are size 6 round bend trebles. I use these for top water and for jerkbaits. Okay, and I don't really believe, like, I don't know, the red like makes them bite. I think it just gives them a target. Okay, so these are, that's another reason, like, I wouldn't put a red hook on the back of a crankbait. You put it in the front just because you want them to kind of shoot for that front hook. But anyways, these are size 6, and these are just the standard shank round bend. I like a round bend for any time a fish is going to be slapping at a bait, you know, like a top water or a jerkbait. Anyway, size 6 in red. Are those upside down? I guess 2 are, 2 ain't. Okay. Size 6 in red. Then we got some size 4. Same deal there. 4 in red. We got some, these are Grip Pin Max. This is the flipping hook. They do have a couple different ones here. I just got the, I don't know what they call there's a red one. Do I even have it? Up here, do not. There's a red one that even has a beefier wire in it compared just to the Grip Pin Max here. But yeah, this is a 5/0 here, flipping hook. And I did say earlier I don't use 5/0 really at all. And if you look at my wall, which you can't see it, but yeah, I have like one pack of 5/0 over there and a bunch of 3 and 4/0. So again, I don't use 5/0 much. Just picked up a few extra packs just in case I get into flipping, you know, bigger baits. But normally I don't. But like I said, I picked some up just in case. We got some tungsten worm weights here, 5/16. I believe I ordered quite a few of these. There's probably some in a box there. But these are the tungsten worm weights, 5/16. But that's a good size. There's not too many companies that really offer a 5/16. Sometimes quarter's not enough, but 3/8 is too much. So that 5/16 is really a good all-around size there. Normally I start out with quarter all the time, and I adjust from there. If I want a slower fall, if I'm not getting bit, or I'm getting hung in the rock, or whatever the case may be, then I can scale back a bit, or if I need more weight, of course, I can go up, but I'll usually start with a quarter. So anyways, a couple there in 5/16. We got some more Grip Pin Max here. These are in 2/0. 2/0 flipping hook there. These here, I believe I ordered more than these as well. They're probably in a box as well. But these are the Tungsten Titan X Fast Hatch football weight. Okay, if you guys have heard of the wobble head, okay, with these here, you can put on whatever hook that you want. So you just get your grip pin hook, your EWG, or your round bend offset, whatever, and you just work it on that little deal there. So you can swap out hooks, sizes, whatever it is that you need. Okay, and now these here are 3/4. Shout out to my dude Bass Geek and Debo, can't forget Debo, but Bass Geek suggested that I go with a bit heavier head, even though I fish shallow, just because I believe he was saying he moves these probably much faster than I would. I think I more drag these. Or I do more drag I drag these when I fish them, and I believe Hank was saying he kind of uses these as a crankbait. So I got a bit heavier weight here, 3/4, and that way you can kind of reel them and keep bottom contact. So that's why I went with the 3/4. Anyways, 3/4, pretty cool there. I'm gonna have a separate box just for these, and I'll have my hooks in that box as well, so I know where they're at. I got a lot of cool organizing videos coming as soon as I make them. I have to get down here, make them, but I know how I want everything organized. I just need to have the time to get down here and do it. You know, I worked the last, we probably washed, I don't know, 250, 300 trucks in the last 3 days, and today was my only day off, and I'm back to work tomorrow. You know, I bet I didn't even get down here at like 2, 3 o'clock. You know, today's my son's birthday actually, and it took me forever to get out of bed. Then I got up and I made scrambled eggs and all that, made a breakfast. Of course, I had a shower and then talked to the wife and all that. By the time I got down here, it's like my day's gone. Now we're gonna go out tonight for his birthday, back to work tomorrow. It's like, I don't know, I need to get out of bed earlier, but I'm tired, man. I'm old, I'm tired. I'm tired. I normally would have had a lot of this done already. I don't even feel like I've started organizing yet. And the long run, I bet I could be fishing within, I could probably actually fish next week. I bet we'll be thawed here. Because at the end of the forecast that I can see from like the 25th, I think is the first I can see, furthest that I can see, the 25th. I think the last like 5 days from the 20th, like 25th, it's like in the 60s and not even below freezing. So I think we'll be thawed here in a few days. Now this weekend's really cold. But after that, I think within a couple weeks, man, we'll be fishing. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I got nothing ready, which kind of sucks. Okay, these are some tungsten nail weights in a 1/16. Pretty much the only size that I use. I have some 1/8, but 1/16 is pretty much all that I use. These are some more of the weedless Ned heads. The one size that I had, these are size 1, was the first one that I showed you guys. This is a 2/0 in a 3/16 ounce weight. These are an 1/8. Again, I think I got like 8 different packs of these. Just a bunch of different variety and hook sizes and all that to really see what I like, and of course the different size baits and all that as well. So anyways, another one of those. These here's another one. These are a 1/4 in a 1/0 hook. 1/4 1/0 hook. Okay, a few packs of those. These are an 1/8 with a 1/0 hook. 1/8 1/0 hook there. Here is a, well, I can't just read that, 3/0 in, can't see it. Can't see it. Oh, they're coming out. Well, I guess we'll take one out. Now they're coming out. Here it is here. Come on, work with me, man. Work with me. These are 3/0 and 3/16. Okay. Weed guard. It's got that little grip pin keeper on there. These really are awesome heads. Haven't used the weedless one, but like I said, the ones that I used in the past, same design, just do not have the weed guard on there. So, anyways, that's those 3/0 3/16. Then we got some 3/0 in an 1/8. 3/0 and 1/8. Let me know down below what's your go-to Ned bait hook size and weight. I really didn't know, to be honest. That's why I got so many of them. These here are 3/0 and a 1/4. 3/0 and a 1/4. A few packs of those. I'm going to have my own Ned head box and all that. I mean, I got a lot of cool organizing ideas if I ever get to get it done. Here's a size 1/16. I'm not seeing the other pliers. I know I ordered them. Here we got some grip pin, big bite soft plastic hooks. These are in 3/0. Round bend offset. 3/0. Again, great worm hook right there. We got some more round bend offset in 4/0. We got some flipping hooks, grip pin max in 4/0. We got some grip pin EWGs in 4/0. One of my go-tos right there. I use that one a ton. These are 3/8 ounce tungsten weights, some worm weights there, a few packs of those. You see those? Tungsten worm weight, 3/8. And what else we got in here? These are more weights, I believe. What do we have here? These are, looks like packs of 5/16 worm weights. Okay, 5/16, handful of packs in there. Then we got, what are these? These are, these are Carolina rig weights. These are 3/4, little barrel style. Again, I'm fishing pretty shallow, but if you're wanting to move it faster, much easier to keep that bottom contact with a heavier weight. And these are, what do we have in here? Oh, these are more of the fast hatch football weight that I showed you earlier in 3/4. Okay. All right, what else we got? What else we got? We got some, these are tube hooks in a 3/0. Looks just to be, you know what, it could be a bit fatter. These are their standard EWGs that just say big mouth. Let's see if we have a 3/0, we can compare the other one. I believe these probably have more gap compared to your standard EWG. Let's see if I have a 3/0. That's a 2/0. Negative. So we'll be able to do a quick comparison. I'm sure I got one in there somewhere. Maybe it's back order, or this could be it. Maybe this is the, this could be it, I bet. 3/8. Yep, I do believe this is it. This is probably maybe old packaging, something like that, but this is just a 3/0. Same bend on there, yeah, this is just a 3/0. It says on there tube hook, but I believe it's just their big mouth EWG. Okay. That goes where? Okay. Then we got, looks like, ooh, I could have found what I was looking for earlier. Could have found the other tools. This could be them. Yep, I think so. It should just be just some standard pliers here. A couple of these. Again, one for the bag there, and one for the boat. This is just your standard. This is your standard 8-inch needle nose pliers here. Yep, some work. Your standard 8-inch needle nose pliers. Yeah, I like the grip on there. That's nice. Cool. Okay. What else do we got? These are probably treble hooks. These are Mustad weedless wacky hooks. I thought I had some of these on back order. These are, I think the other sizes must be on back order. I think I had 1/8 and a 1/16. These are the 3/16. 3/16 1/0 hook. Okay. All right, a weighted wacky deal there. 3-2 a pack. Handful of those. I imagine these are treble hooks. What we got here. These are size 6. These are Keep it elite round bend trebles. Yeah, these are just your standard shank size 6 round bend that I'll use for, you know, jerk baits, top water. And then we got, they're taped. We need a knife. We need a knife. These are triple grip, size 4. This is like my go-to cranking hook. Now this is not your round bend. This is that EWG style. So the hook points are tipped in. I just like this style. For one, I believe it's a bit more weedless just because the hook points are tipped in. Two, when they're eating and they're chewing, dude, when they get this hook, they stay pinned. They just stay pinned with that hook. But they also make this style of hook in a round bend, which I do have a video on that, which I'll link down below. It's a quick little mod you can do, putting a triple grip on the front and that round bend on the rear for when they're not chewing. We're just kind of slapping at it. That back hook's going to get them. So anyways, size 4, my go-to size right there for shallow cranking. There's those, and then we probably got, I bet, a size 6 in here. I'm assuming a size 6. What do we have here? Size 6 triple grips. Size 6 triple grips. My go-to hook right here for like the Bomber Square A, that size of crankbait. Size 6 triple grip, and these are short shanks. Something else to show you guys as well, right here. I had to go all the way to Memphis to get these. All right, these are oval split ring, size 2. Went all the way to Memphis to get them. No, we didn't go there just for these, but I did forget to check for these when I was there. I know I grabbed like 10 packs in that video, but I only kept the, I guess what finish would you call that? Like the chrome finish, because the owner ones are black nickel, and I might do a little comparison between the two. I believe these are one of the strongest ovals that I've ever used, so I wanted a different color so I know which one I'm using, the XPS or the owner there. Anyways, so yeah, I did put the other 5 packs of the black nickel back in Memphis. If you guys want them, you better head over there and get them. If you haven't seen that video, that was kind of like, yeah, Big Mike's Productions and all that. I'd let him record and do what he wanted to do in that video. It might be a little shaky at times, you know, but it was a fun video, cool video for him to look back on, you know, cool memory. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. If you guys didn't know that, in the Bass Pro Pyramid in Memphis, you can actually sleep in that Bass Pro. There's actually, I mean, just watch that video. It's kind of hard to even explain it, but there's a hotel in the store. Your room faces inside of the store, and they leave the lights on all night. Of course, they have drapes and all that you can close so you can sleep, and it's pitch dark in the room. But it's pretty cool to go out there, sit on your balcony, and look in the store, watching people shop and do whatever. I mean, it was a pretty cool experience. So definitely check out that video if you haven't already. Big Mike will appreciate it. Anyways, that's the main oval split ring that I use. You guys have asked before about mustad. I don't use an oval mustad split ring because they don't have any. So anyways, last up in here as far as terminal goes, these are probably a size 4 standard shank round bend. Yeah, size 4 standard shank round bend, which I'll use for, you know, top waters and jerkbaits, things like that. And I believe that is all the hooks that are in a box here. And these are, I believe, just some bags. This one here, again, if you guys don't know that they offer this, I believe this is, we won't open them all the way up, just to give you an idea what it is. This is a dry bag, mustad dry bag, a 40 liter dry bag. I was wanting some bags when we go, what do you call that? Not tubing, you know, going down the river, going floating. I wanted some dry bags for that. So anyways, this is a 40 liter dry bag. I did have some PC Fun ones. The old lady stole those from me. And then I think actually her mom stole those from her. So now we don't have any, so I got some from Mustad here. Anyways, 40 liter dry bag. And then we got, what is this monster? This Mamma Jamma. This is a, oh, very cool. This is a dry backpack, 30 liter. Maybe we'll do a video on this. It is. It's kind of like a backpack. I don't even remember ordering that. Kind of like a backpack deal. Put that on your back. Very cool. It'd be great for the river. Like so, we usually do a few floats a year, so I plan on hopefully catching some fish on those, bringing some tackle, so this will come in handy. I'm sure the wife will just pack it with beach towels and stuff like that. I want to try and not show her to her and use it for tackle in my gear. Maybe I should have got 2 of these. So anyways, dry backpack 30 liter. And this must be, maybe this is another, what's this? Another dry bag here. Oh, this is a 60. Maybe she can take the 60 liter for all her lady stuff, you know, towels and everything else that we don't really need on the floats, and I'll use the other one for tackle. Or maybe 60 liter for the tackle. It's a little bit bigger, right? All right, anyways, the last thing in the box was a 60 liter dry bag, and that is it. You guys see that is a lot of terminal. How long are we rolling here for? 42 minutes, which we'll probably just upload it as it is. I mean, I think you guys kind of like the real type video here and not making any cuts. Just it is what it is, and I think it's probably what we're going to put up. So anyways, guys, that is the Mustad. That is a $1,500 unboxing. Like I said, there's a few things missing from that order. Like I said, the Nico hooks, my bobber stoppers, swim bait hooks, weedless wacky in a thick 16th and an 1/8. You guys seen the 3/16ths, and then tungsten. So the only thing you guys really didn't see in here is the bobber stops, because all those are back ordered, and the swim bait hooks. The swim bait hooks that I use are right here. I usually use them in a 16th or an 1/8, and they're just got a little spring keeper on there, and then that weight you can adjust on the shank depending on the type of fall you're looking for. Whether you want the bait to nose down or whatever, you can slide that weight up and down the shank there. But other than that, you guys seen the weedless wacky, you've seen the tungsten. Here's the swim bait hooks. The Nico hooks that I use, let me grab one real fast so you guys can see those. These are the Nico hooks that I use. And then the bobber stops that I use, here, right here. What's nice about these as well, and that would be everything that I ordered. Like I said, this stuff just was out. I had a few left. The bobber stops that I use, if you guys can see that, you look close in there. Okay, the actual bottom part of the stop there goes in the weight. Okay, so you're just left with a little nub on top. And they have them in 2 different sizes here. There's a 4mm and then of course a bigger size. For the most part I use the 4 there. Okay, and then here are the Nico hooks that I use. And again, I used to get these in the non-weedless. Now I just get them all in weedless, and like I said, if I don't want that weed guard, I just cut it off. But there it is, right there, a little weed guard on there. And like I said, I have a handful of these. Looks like, I think size 4. Could be this size right here. On, you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it's 1/0. So it don't really matter. It doesn't matter. Anyways, this is the Nico hook, though. If you're wondering what it looks like, that is the Nico weedless. It's a Nico wacky hook. I use them a lot for wacky rigging too, but that's the hook that I use right there. And you guys would have seen everything, even the back order stuff now. You've seen what it looks like. So anyways, guys, now we're just trying to close out the video. And I got my parents calling. Mom and Dad calling. Okay, I guess it's time to go. Mom's calling, I gotta go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I can't tell you guys how much I love you guys. I truly appreciate all the continued support, man. It's gonna be a fantastic year. I can't wait to get out on the water. It won't be long. You guys know the drill. We'll be at the ponds for the first, I don't know, month and a half or so, just because that's where we can catch the bigs. And then by then, my truck will be in. We'll hook up the crest liner, and we're going to head to the lakes. It's going to be awesome. I told my son, look, I want to get out. Here I am talking again. I want to get out, you know, 3 to 4 days a week, which I totally can. And each day we go out, it's a video. I told my son, we're not coming home unless we come home with a video. So I don't know what it's going to be. You guys are going to see the fails. You're going to see us catch fish. You're going to see us maybe eating double cheeseburgers. I don't know what it's going to be. But we're leaving the house and we're not coming home with the video. So hopefully we can pump out at least 3 videos a week. My mom's. At least I can pump out 3 videos a week. And get this channel rolling, man. I want to get it to full time. Technically it's already there, all right? And it's only there just because I don't really have many bills, so I can afford to quit my day job and do this. But, you know, I like the security of my day job as well, so I don't really want to let that go just yet. So we need to get the channel, we gotta blow it up so I can do this every day and get down to Table Rock. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up. We'll see you guys on the next one.